Hello everyone, I'm Valerio and I'm a pastry chef. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are starting this new format about pastry and food. We're gonna make one great classic of international and Italian pastry tradition, the pastry cream. The pastry cream is basically a custard made of milk, sugar, vanilla, starch and egg yolks. And it's really delicious, it's really smooth, and it can be used for several different preparations. It can be a single ingredient for another cream, it can be a filling for a cake, or for a choux pastry, or for an eclair, or it actually can be also the main element of your dessert. So basically it's a very versatile product. While the process to make it is pretty much always the same, the recipe can change. You can have a richer cream using more egg yolks, or I don't know, maybe you can replace part of the milk with the whipping cream, or you can have a more pure cream using less yolks and just milk. It's up to you. Without further ado, let's get into the recipe. So before we start, I want to give you a tip. Get a bowl, metal bowl if it's better, and put it in the freezer. Because once the cream is cooked, we need to drop the temperature down, and having a really cold bowl in the freezer will help us drop the temperature quicker. So I'm gonna place this in the freezer and we're gonna start. For today's recipe we're going to use 500 grams of whole fresh milk, which is already in the pot. Then 140 grams of sugar. I'm using white sugar, but if you prefer, you can use brown sugar as well. Just keep in mind that it has a different flavor. Then we're gonna use 50 grams of rice starch. You can also use cornstarch if you prefer. Just keep in mind that if you use cornstarch, your cream will be a little bit more tough. With this one instead, it will be a bit softer. Then we're gonna use 140 grams of egg yolks. We don't need the egg whites, just keep them aside and just use the egg yolks. Finally, we're gonna need half of a lemon. You can peel it and infuse the skin inside the milk, or you can use a microblade to get the zest. And half of a vanilla bean. This one is from Madagascar and it's really powerful. Keep in mind that 1 gram of vanilla can give aroma to 10,000 grams of product, so it's really powerful. If you prefer, you can use vanilla paste or vanilla powder, but it will not be as powerful as the bean. As a first step, we get the sugar and we put half of the sugar inside our milk. Okay, like this, a bit more. That's it. Then we get a whisk and we give it a quick twist. Now we grab our vanilla bean, we gotta cut it in the middle to get the little dots and put them in the milk before cooking it. Okay, so we use the knife to flatten it out like this. It needs to be as flat as possible. And then we cut it through in the middle like this. Now with the help of our fingers we start opening it like that, and you can see the little dots already. Then we use our blade to remove all the little dots. Then we place the dots inside our milk. Let's get some more dots. Then we're gonna place this one inside the milk as well, because we get a sort of infusion. And it's ready. Now the milk is ready to go, so we turn on the heat. And we keep it on low for now, because we've got other stuff to do. Let's get the lemon and let's peel the skin. So I prefer to peel it because I don't want any little piece of zest inside my cream. Depending on what you have to do, you can choose to do one way or the other. So 1 lemon is probably too much, so let's get half of it. If you're doing more than a half of a liter of cream, then you can put a whole lemon. I mean, then it's up to you if you want like a more lemony flavored cream, or you want more vanilla. It's really versatile. Okay, and I'm gonna place all the little pieces of skin inside our pot as well, so we'll have a nice lemony flavor. Now let's grab a bowl and we're gonna mix the starch and the sugar. So let's put the sugar first. Let's put the starch. Let's give it a quick whisk to mix it. And then we're gonna grab our egg yolks, covered, because otherwise they will get a skin. Place them, pour them inside the bowl, and once you pour them, you have to mix it straight away, otherwise the sugar will burn your egg. Like that. Let's clean it. And now let's mix it. Be gentle when you mix, because otherwise the starch will go everywhere. You gotta basically make a paste. I will show you in a second. Now don't worry if you get some lumps in it, they will go away once it's cooked. If you don't want to get any lumps at all from the beginning, just get the starch and pass it through a sieve to remove the lumps. Basically guys, what you want to reach is something like this one. Have a look at this. Now, depending of the amount of starch you use and of sugar, of course, it will be more or less liquid, but just don't worry because it doesn't mean anything. Okay? So guys, the milk is cooking. The egg mix is ready. Now, you will need a sieve because we're gonna pour it, a part of the milk, inside the egg mix. Just a part because we don't want to cook it. And we will at the same time remove the pieces of lemon and the vanilla bean, the empty vanilla bean. You will also probably need a thermometer. This will give you the right temperature to understand when the cream is cooked. So depending on the starch you're gonna use, there's different temperatures. With rice starch, the temperature we're looking for is between 80 and 92 degrees. Okay, any temperature below 80 will not thicken our cream. Any temperature beyond 92 will overcook our cream. Let's go have a look at the milk. So, that's our milk that's cooking. We want to reach a temperature of at least 90 degrees, okay? We don't have to boil it. Even if you boil it, doesn't really matter, as long as you take it out of the heat as soon as it boils. Let's check the temperature now. Okay, so it's beyond 80 degrees, it's almost ready. You can feel a beautiful smell of vanilla and lemon already. Okay guys, our milk is boiling. So let's get the sieve. Remove these, we don't need it. Let's pour a part of the milk inside the egg mix and whisk straight away. This. Whisk. So preheating the milk will help the egg become more aromatic. That's really important. Part like. Okay, now we've got basically our cream that is still liquid. We're gonna pour it back inside the pot, go back to the heat and cook it until 92 degrees, like this. And let's go back to the heat. Okay guys, once we are on the heat, we put it like medium-high heat. We gotta move constantly, okay? We gotta whisk constantly without ever stopping. Because you don't want your cream to burn. As the temperature rises, you will notice that the cream will become thicker and thicker until it's ready. don't know guys if you notice it, but it's already thicker. It's going really fast. The magic is happening, see? Look at this. Look at this, guys. Isn't it really sexy? Bit more. Guys, seriously. Look at this. Okay guys, so our cream is ready, as I showed you before. Look at this. Now I pour it quickly inside our cold bowl, like this. Now we whisk it energetically to drop the temperature. We need to reach 55-50 degrees in order not to have our cream continue cooking. Like this. And basically continue like this until you've got 50 degrees. Once you reach 50 degrees, you cover it and you put it back inside the fridge. It needs to stay in the fridge for 2 to 3 hours at least. I mean, the right time needed to have it around 15 degrees. See guys? It's really shiny, it's really smooth, and it's really thick, but still creamy. It's not like a jelly. I'll show you better. Let's do a quick taste test. I'll show you. So, through the smell you can feel the lemon and the vanilla straight away. Let's taste it. Oh my god, guys, seriously. It is so smooth, so creamy. You could literally eat it straight away, the whole amount. The sugar is well balanced. It fills your mouth with flavor. You got this intense egg, vanilla and lemon flavor that explodes inside your mouth. The temperature dropped a bit. You're gonna get a wrap. Wrap it. Cut a piece of the wrap and push it down. It has to touch the cream, otherwise the cream will form a sort of skin. Okay? No air must be allowed inside. Like this, all sealed, touching the cream. And now we place the bowl inside the fridge for 3 hours. I'll see you in 3 hours. Just want to give you a couple of information. Once we remove the cream from our fridge, we will notice that its structure changed. Okay, it will be not as creamy as it is now, because the proteins binding together will create a really tough structure. You have two options. You can use it straight away, like if you have to do a decoration with a piping bag and you want it to be really firm, or you can whisk it, move it, you know, with a spatula or with a whisk in order to make it as creamy as it was before. Okay, if you like have to use it for a filling, for example, it's really up to you. So I'll see you in 3 hours and I'll show you what I mean with this. Okay guys, 3 hours have passed. Our cream is cold, so I want to show you its consistency now. As you can see, it's like a jelly, okay? It's not that creamy anymore, even if we take it with the spoon, it's like a jelly. So what do we have to do now? We're gonna move, we're gonna break this tough structure that we have created. So what we do is give it an energic stir, like magic. We have again a creamy structure. See? Okay, let me show you from a closer point of view. See how creamy it is now compared to earlier on. Look. So it's shiny and smooth and creamy again. Look. Okay guys, we finished. I really want to thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notifications so you will never lose any of my future videos. I already have some beautiful ideas. Share this video with your friends and leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about this recipe, if you tried it, if you will try it, like if you had any difficulties, I will try to help you. Follow me on Instagram and send me photos through Instagram of your creams. I will appreciate it and we can analyze them together. You can find me on Instagram at MancFitChef. I will write it down on the description below. I'll see you on the next video, and now I'm gonna eat my cream.